Hello dear World of Warcraft friends, welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today I've got a few housekeeping things to go over. On the one hand, it's about the giveaway again. I want to draw your attention to it once more and discuss one thing. I need your opinion on that, or actually there are two things. Feel free to write your opinion about it in the comments. And on the other hand, I announced that there will be a new project. Or that there would be something new as part of Geezax. That's now live, and I'd like to introduce it to you here. You can find all the important links from the video in the comments or in the video description. And yeah, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. Let's get started. Point number one, the giveaway. I made a video about this last week, and we've already got a lot of comments. Over 170 people have participated. First of all, the video is the top link. If you want to participate in the giveaway, comment under that video. So that one, not this one where you're seeing me now, the one where I posted the link. Write a comment there and you'll be entered. What we need for it to be triggered is 38,000 subscribers on the main channel. In addition, 7,000 subscribers on my Geezax channel. We're really close to that. And on my new Geezax channel, 1,000 subscribers. So all in all, it's almost there everywhere, more or less. That's why I would appreciate it if you subscribe to those channels. That way you're not only helping me, but also someone from the community, or maybe even several people. We'll get to that in a moment. You could win a cool prize. I'm paying for all of this out of my own pocket, so it's all on me. Yeah, I'd really appreciate it, and of course, I'm excited to make someone happy with this. So now we come to point number one, where I need your opinion. There were several suggestions in the comments where someone said with 100 euros, I wouldn't even know what to do with it. So the idea is that the winner can choose items worth 100 euros from the battle.net shop, which they will get from me. Now, there were several suggestions to split the whole thing. So, for example, 50 euros for the winner, 30 euros for second place, and 20 euros for third place. I had mentioned that I was considering expanding the whole thing. So with even more value, but I also mentioned that I'm self-employed privately. I'm currently having the great problem that several people aren't paying their bills, and I'm waiting on some, not just hundreds of euros. That's very, very annoying. That's why I want to... Well, since it's coming out of my own pocket, it's a bit difficult right now, admittedly. And that's why I don't want to say I'll just spend 500 euros here and in the end shoot myself in the foot because some people don't pay their bills. So, we'll stick with the 100 for now. If something changes, we'll increase it again, out of my own pocket. And yeah, I'd like your opinion. Which model do you think is better? Either one person gets 100 euros or three winners get 50, 30, and 20 euros. You can feel free to write that in the comments. Yeah, I'll go with whatever you decide. In the end, I don't really care. But I see, or at least I understand the point that if you split it up, you can make a few more people happy. So yeah, it's completely up to you. Feel free to write it in the comments. The second thing I want to ask about is this. I said in the last few days that I want to do some things differently, do things better on my main channel. And for that, I added background music to some of the videos. However, pretty quickly, some people commented saying, hey, leave out the background music. Then I did a poll on the channel where we said, feel free to vote there. So what do you like better? And honestly, that was, how should I put it, not very meaningful. So right now we have this thing that YouTube doesn't push things out that much. I should have attached an image to the poll, then it would have been shown to more people. But we had 92 votes, 45 said with music, 55 without. Again, it was an experiment because I always used to edit with music, which in my opinion sometimes enhances it. But again, I go by what you want. If you say it's complete garbage, leave it out, then I'll leave it out. So Again, feel free to write your opinion about it in the comments. And by the way, the links to all the channels are in the video description. And with that, we come to the third part, or fourth, or call it whatever you want, however you want to count it. I had already announced that we want to further expand this Geezax brand, and that's what has happened now. I'm working with a new partner who manages channels in other languages on my behalf. Here, I have no idea. I'm not going to say subscribe to the channels or anything like that, because if you don't speak English, Spanish, or anything else, it's pretty irrelevant. Anyone who wants to subscribe to support me is, of course, very welcome to do so, but don't worry, I won't mention it in every video. That's something where, in the end, I put my own money into it simply for the straightforward reason. My vision has always been to cover World of Warcraft as comprehensively as possible. And here we have the case where it's not being translated by AI, but by real people, real individuals. And, which in my opinion is quite a bit better in terms of quality. Of course, the channels are completely new, so for now, very, very little or nothing is happening. But I'll put it this way, who knows what might come of it someday. Now we have English here, we have Portuguese, and we have Spanish. In the end, I can't speak Portuguese and I can't speak Spanish. If we can reach more people with this, that's cool. It's just a trial for now, and yeah, we'll see what happens in the end. So, I'm working here with a partner. His name is Linguana, who in the end will definitely, and in the end, of course, they're hoping to get something out of it too. For me too, of course. Honestly, I wouldn't say I'm doing this just for fun. Ideally, you hope that it attracts new audiences, but yeah, we'll see. So all in all, because a lot of people understood it that way, no, I'm definitely not giving up World of Warcraft, and I'm really excited about all these new things. We'll see how it goes, but like I said, I wouldn't have started any of this or gotten it going if I wasn't still excited about this game. So that was the update video for today. Thank you for watching. In the future, I'll keep adding the link to the giveaway video in my videos from time to time so that anyone who wants to can participate. And yeah, as soon as we reach these milestones, looking at how the second and third channels are growing, it should happen pretty quickly. It's probably like this. When the main channel reaches 38,000, that's probably the day when we'll do the drawing. One more question. Why the second, third channel? I said you need to have some way for me to contact you. Then some people asked, do I have to give you my email now, or do you give me your email? No, not for now. It's just about when the drawing happens that you have some channel where I can contact you, because you can't send private messages on YouTube. That means either you have an Instagram where you message me, or you send me an email, or you write to me on Facebook, something like that, okay? It doesn't matter at all which way you do it. I just need proof that the YouTube account that won actually belongs to you. And yeah. Then it's easy. I'll send you the prize. With that, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for your support. Let's get started. I'm excited. I'm especially excited for patch 12.0.7. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. With that, have a great time and take care.